coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Good morning, dum-dum.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Going Deep Show.
You're good at this.
Mr. Kleen is joining me.
Greetings, everyone.
Also, joining us in the morning here, it's Endo. She's getting clapping. Kleen doesn't even get clapping. Kleen just gets the clap.
I just get the clap.
There's a topless woman in the studio.
Topless? Are you topless? Are your boobies hanging out again? I think last time you were in here with Mr. Kleen, there was a lot of skin showing.
Is she topless or braless?
Braless. I was going to bring up the fact that we have some brand new coasters in here on the show today. I'm going to do something, though, that I usually don't do at the beginning of the show. I want to encourage everybody to go to the website. There's all these technicalities that have to be talked about on the show. One of which is go to the store on the site, and if you want to go in Deep Show gear, we got the sweatshirts. I look at the old school T-shirt I wore today, Kleen. This thing.
Yeah, I remember those.
Classic right here. I should put one of these up here. You can tell this is old because look at this typeface. This is the worst typeface ever known to man in history. Every country artist on the planet used this typeface on their album covers back in the day.
Yep.
It's the worst typeface ever, and it's used here. The shirt is so old. But go to the store, check it out. Also, subscribe on all your podcasting things. Endo yesterday calls me up. You're like, check Spotify, the stats for the show and stuff like that. And what did it give you? It gave you like a rundown of your what you listen to the most, or what was it?
So, actually, I saw it from Dr. Pinkie Pie.
Yeah,
she posted into their group, and I was like, well, that's cool. So it gives them a 2020 wrapped. Kind of like for me personally, but for them, it was like 5 countries, and it would tell them, how many downloads here, how many downloads there, a breakdown of each episode and where they were downloaded, and it was just a cool thing that Spotify did.
I'm going to have to check to see what account is tied to the GDS's RSS feed, because right now, the way it's set up, it just automatically posts over to Spotify.
Right.
And I really don't have to do that much because I used to have I have an account and I have some playlists in there, but I don't pay for it anymore.
And you don't have GDS linked to it, which I don't know.
No, GDS is linked in there, so there's a Spotify.
I do. I have the premium account, and I have subscribed and stuff, but I don't have it linked to the main one, so.
It's all technical people.
I just thought it would have been cool because I thought it was cool just for my stats because but for GDS to see how many countries and how many downloads.
I was going to ask him the same thing.
There's a shit ton of
I saw that. I'm like, hey, can
we'll figure that out. As I get older, I notice one thing. You start to like decide not to get into certain things, and because some things you have to know about, and other things you just don't have to know about. As far as technology and shit goes,
I just find that shit interesting. It's kind of cool. Like, hey, sweet,
For damn sure, man. For damn sure.
All these people are listening to us over in fucking Korea.
Well, I showed Jay the other day. We had like a freaking 900 downloads in a 24-hour stretch from fucking Ireland or some shit.
Wow, crazy.
So it was good, but I had an early Christmas present here. Look at this thing. This is a wonderful.
Nice.
Somebody's booty is all over this thing.
That must be my one friend who did
This is your friend who did the cover. I'm not showing it on webcam, so don't worry about that. Everybody, this is what you get to see. Here on the cam. It's Kleen. How's it going, man?
It's going well.
He walks in and he's like, I don't have stories. Where do you get your stories from? And I'm like,
I use 4 main websites usually to pull my bizarre news from, and every one of them are slacking. They're slacking.
So what we're gonna do on this day here is we're gonna recap my own personal things. I usually like to start the show off with my own personal take on stuff. Okay,
there you go.
A couple stories will tie into this though. What was it? 2 days ago we went to Lover's Lane.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on the hot seat for this. So if you're texting peeps over there, you make sure you're fucking paying attention.
I'm writing notes.
Are you? Okay. Here's the deal. We went to Lover's Lane.
Yes.
For what?
For I'm doing.
See, she's sharp as shit.
No.
See, I told you, man. That fucking phone out of your hand before I fling it into the fucking room, out of the wall, man.
Oh, yeah,
remember the criticisms that have been being thrown around in here. You want to be lumped into that criticism as well?
Fuck you. Anyways, we went to Lover's Lane to get a new fucking dildo for your ass.
I know it, man. Like, she wore my other one out. She did. She wore it right out. It had poop on it.
Does it have the Kung Fu Commando grip
Well,
on it?
I like the ones with the holes that go through the center of them so that she could squirt extra shit through it. You know?
She can irrigate you.
Yeah.
Puts that air compressor that we got built underneath the bed in there. You know, the one that you got with the pull string, like a lawnmower. And then the air compressor. The neighbors always know when we're fucking banging and shit. It's got the extra... So the extra lube, it's got the holes on the outside, so when the lube shoots in, it sprays out throughout the entire dildo.
I always wanted to put a pedometer on the headboard.
For the humping.
Yeah, see how many miles you could hump in a week.
I saw a toy the other day. It wasn't even a toy. It was like bumpers for the headboard. You ever seen these?
Oh, that's a good idea.
They had the GoPro attachments with the plastic or the sticky shit that went on the headboard, and it was just an adjustable bumper that you could keep it from banging against the wall. And then they tested it out and showed it, and it wasn't moving. It was fucking great. So here's the thing. When we go to Lover's Lane, which is probably one of the dirtiest places around, if you think about it. I mean, as far as like when you walk in there, you're thinking all sorts of dirty shit.
Right,
you know?
right.
It's not like the dirty place like the fucking Cinema Art or any of
Wouldn't
that
the strip
shit.
club be the dirtiest place around?
No, it depends. If there's a built-in theater, then it's the dirtiest place.
Like the Velvet Touch.
Velvet. Oh yeah, Velvet Touch is fucking nasty. It's a fucking total spank.
I've never
spank
You mean
cinema.
dirty as in like perverted dirty, or dirty as in nasty fucking
I'm thinking it's dirty.
jizz chemicals?
There's a couple of reasons. There's a couple of
Cinema
reasons.
Arts is fucking nasty.
A couple of reasons that this Lover's Lane in particular is the dirtiest is because it used to be a Kenny Rogers Roasters restaurant.
Wow.
Did you notice that? Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yes, it was. It was a Kenny Rogers
yeah.
Roaster back in the day.
Now I think
So there's all sorts of dirty chicken shit going on
They
in
used
that
to
place.
be over on next to American Video on like Shattuck.
That
and
went through.
Shust.
That went through quite a few different businesses, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. We go in there. They make you sanitize first. You walk in. We didn't go to any other store that made you walk in and start sanitizing. We were all over the place.
And they checked our temp.
They checked the temp.
That's good.
Yep.
And the thing about it is, if you think
Rectally?
exactly, man,
for kid, yeah.
she used that old dildo. Here's the thing: you know damn well when you go into that place, everyone else who's there, who is a stranger who you don't know. I mean, I always walk in thinking, I would love to bump into somebody I know in there. It would be hilarious to watch their face turn like red, or hey, what you checking out there? You know what I mean? Bumping into somebody that you know at the fucking sex toy place would be the funniest thing.
Oh, yeah.
But if there's a place where social distancing does happen, that is a prime example of natural social distancing.
distancing.
Am I right? So
That's true, yeah.
So what I found
Did you
funny.
see the one guy carrying around that big souped up pocket pussy?
No, it wasn't really.
The big one, yeah.
He's walking around with it over his head like, check this fucker out. I'm getting laid tonight.
I looked at him. I'm like, you do look lonely.
It looks like a fucking shake weight.
The funnier one was the old dudes. There were the old guys walking in. There were a couple of old guys that came in, and
They reminded me of my grandpa.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like you're, but then the woman doesn't want. She wants to like fill you in. Today's our 20th anniversary. We have a special. Here's the thing that's going on with this. What are you looking for? I mean, she was right in there doing salesman type stuff, and the guy was just. You could tell. I mean, even me. Awkwardly, it's like, don't talk to me. I'm gonna look at some fucking sex shit, you know. But the old men, you could tell when they did not want the girl to be around. Thanks a lot. Yep, thanks. Mm-hmm. Yep, thanks. They wanted to just hurry up along the process.
I was going to ask, was it two old guys together? Were they maybe possibly gay, a couple?
No, they were looking for the one. At one point, the one worker asked the other worker to do an eye measurement based off his description for her size.
For her size. Oh yeah, I remember that. Could you eye up what size. Her figure was? I think is the terminology that she used.
He was buying her outfits and he didn't know her size, so
that's
based off his description.
That's the kind of story I seriously could spend. I don't think we spent probably almost 40 minutes or 45 minutes at least just looking around and stuff and checking things out. I could probably spend more time in there. It's a fun place to go and kind of like, because you discover like, oh shit, look at that. Oh, look at that. Check that out. There's a lot of cool fucking shit.
Have you ever been
in
to
there.
that Naughty and Nice over on State Street, I think it is?
No, but I wanted to.
I like that one.
Let's go there.
I like that one better.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one better.
We could have went there because I was out towards that way.
They seem like they have a better selection of things that, like crazy people like us would want. And they also have reasonable prices compared to Lover's Lane.
We found the double ender, though, that we're
did
going to
you?
use for the two girls, one double ender.
It's like 47
We
inches.
found that.
I thought it was for the two dudes, you and another dude.
No, that's not the case. Yes, me and Kleen are going to use it on two chicks. Of course, we're going to. Kleen will hold hands for the first time on a dildo.
Right, we'll be kind.
We'll wrap around that fucker.
We'll double fist so they have a little space in between.
I can't wait to see what cows you bring in.
There will be some hefty motherfuckers. we won't.
I know what kind of bitches y'all attract.
I know that we're not going to.
That's not saying much for yourself.
We're not going to be. You can tell we're not going to be looking at it because if they're that big, they're going to smell really bad. Our heads are going to be turned the opposite direction. They're going to be. We're just going to be just.
We got to get out the poopery for that.
Poop-pourri. But it was pretty good. Good visit to the shop. There were some things that you get the cock ring out with the ball wrap.
The ball wrap. Yeah.
The ball wrap thing.
Yeah, you're intimidated by
I'm not. What am I intimidated by?
that.
We have. I have a drawer full of cock rings in there. What am I intimidated by?
That.
The only reason I don't want that is because you know damn well when I'm ready to come and my balls get pulled down, it's like an eject hatch in a plane that's coming down. You know what I'm
The
saying?
emergency
Clean.
lever.
It's you've seen Top Gun. You know what happens when Goose gets launched out of the fucking
Watch your head on
airplane.
the canopy.
You know what I'm saying, Clean? Do you have this? Do you have this thing, girls out there? Here's a tip for you. Okay, if you're jerking your dude off or riding him, or you have access to his nads while his dong is in you, or even you're blowing him, you want him to come. You're sick of blowing. Just fucking pull down on them fucking testes. Fucking, it's gonna be blowing everywhere. Okay, how it works.
Yeah, I prefer only pulling on my right one because on my left one I have a varicocele, which is a buildup of veins in it.
Are you
I've
shitting
had it
me?
since I was a little kid, and
What the fuck?
And it feels weird, but it's really sensitive. Why I have that, I believe, is because I had trauma. A chick bit my nut one time.
Oh, Jesus.
Because
What the fuck?
I was talking shit because
She bit you.
Well deserved.
I was talking shit because we're in a four-way, and the guy she was with was getting blown by the other chick, and she was blowing me, but she was sucking on my nuts. And then they said, "Who's your buddy?" I yelled over to him,
Who's your buddy?
Because he's getting a blowjob from the chick I brought.
Oh, no shit.
So
so it wasn't who's your daddy. You were talking to her.
Yeah.
You were talking to him.
I was talking to him across
You're
the way.
banging a chick, talking to another dude
I
while
wasn't
you're doing
banging.
it.
She was sucking my
Who's
nuts.
your buddy?
She was blowing me and sucking my nuts, and she bit my left ball. And
Is it really a four-way though? If you guys are in your separate
swapping?
locations?
no, we weren't. No,
like,
we're on the same bed.
Were you tag team back and forth? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, I think he went down on her after I came on her. That's pretty nasty.
Sounds something.
that's a slurry of load right
Sounds like
there.
something kid would do.
Yeah, I definitely would blow it in or let some fucking
That's why you
chick
got
suck.
kids, right?
I would let some chick fucking suck the fucking load off of me, my dick from another chick. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, you totally did do that.
What are you talking about?
You totally let another chick suck the fucking jizz off of you.
Jizz off of me and pussy juice.
Pussy juice from your wife. You totally let another chick do that.
Yeah, it's like you were here
That's
watching.
so wrong. I was.
Why is it wrong?
Here's a funny story.
It's wrong for who?
For that chick.
Who's it wrong for?
That poor chick.
Like anybody cares about her.
Here's a funny story for you. One of my friends, her boyfriend cheated on her, and she always wanted to fuck me anyhow. So she's like, "Hey, can I have revenge sex with you?" I'm like, "Sure." We're both drunk. I don't give a fuck. I haven't got laid to be jerking off. So I fucking blow it in her because she's like totally fixed. I mean, she doesn't have anything in her. So, and then 2 hours later, her boyfriend shows up unannounced and
You're hiding in the closet or something?
No, and decides he wants to go down on her after I left. And he's fucking eating my cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat.
And he was
Did you hear that?
He was so drunk he
Would you
didn't
fart?
even know.
Yeah, I did.
You did toot?
Yep. Shattered right on you.
You did. You ripped a big fat shitter right on me. But the reason we were in Saginaw because this one likes to spend hundreds of dollars on her head. You like that? I will never understand this for some reason. Women have convinced each other that
hairstyles, haircuts.
that this ointment is different.
What's it?
Different than that one, and all these other weird things.
It's rough being a woman. I mean,
I can't imagine. Hell no.
You know, you figure makeup, conditioner, you know, everything for your hair.
And I'm not even high maintenance.
No,
Right.
she's not.
Even low maintenance women spend way more than dudes.
No,
do.
she's good. She's as far as maintenance go. I like how we've narrowed it
I like
down
how-
to maintenance.
You're bitching about me spending hundreds of dollars on my hair when I've had one hair appointment all fucking year.
Here's the
So
equivalent.
I'd say that's no Donald Trump hair.
Right. So with that exaggeration, her saying that I bitched about it was me saying how much you spent on that, and me just doing this literally, laughing at it. That's the amount of bitching that I do, and then I drop it in show notes so I can make fun of it later.
You just brought it up again.
I know, to make fun of it later, then to describe
You're
how
bitching
girls.
about women spending hundreds of dollars on their hair.
Yeah, it's nothing new. Nothing new. Women would spend thousands of dollars on their hair.
When you were with Crazy Lady, how often were you yelling at her about her hair?
I don't yell about her about anything. Just like how often do I yell at you? Only
You know what I'm saying.
Only when
I
you
say
do
that.
dumb fucking shit. Like we
I
did.
bet her maintenance was a lot more expensive than mine.
So that's fine. Again, this leads back to what she said earlier. We make terrible decisions on who we hang out with, right?
That explains you and I completely, right?
I know, Kleen. We're so fucked up.
You guys are
We are.
mentally retarded. Where's the soundboard?
We are right here. Here you go. Hold on.
There you go, Kleen. Bring it up because this is going to segue perfectly into what I'm going to talk about right now.
Where did I move it?
Kleen, you sound quiet as fuck.
I know.
Oh, there you go.
I couldn't hear myself.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Earlier.
We went to Target as well. One thing I noticed at Target, and you could tell when Endo doesn't want me to talk about something because there may be some of these beasts nearby. Pregnant chicks or fatties, which are pretty much one and the same. I walked in there and I noticed that they took all the changing rooms and turned them into nursery, suck my tits, milk out for the babies and stuff for the employees, which you gotta, I guess.
So are we allowed to go in there and suck their tits?
I don't know. It didn't say man or woman. And we
Right.
live in a world now where
And they have two tits. Hey, the kid can share. Okay.
What if I have milk that comes out of my titty? You can't assume my gender, motherfucker.
Right.
How do you know what I got? I mean, she told me earlier I'm taking dildos and lubes and all sorts of shit up my butt.
If you had beer coming out of your titties, you could be a multi-gazillionaire.
So here's the thing. I noticed this, right? And I'm just like, where's my fucking jerk-off station? Okay, that's the first thing I thought. Okay, let's go ahead.
I want to see you pop a kid out.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
I was born a dude. I don't have to worry about that. Unlike the chicks who want to be dudes or dudes who want to be chicks, they can't do that.
I think they should have glory holes in those nursing stations.
The more egregious thing, though, that happened, though, was I turn and I look from the nursing station, and I'm, like, wandering around the store. It's the first time I've been out. When's the last time I went to a fucking Target? Probably, like, spring. Like, way the fuck, a long time ago. They've replaced all of I think they're trying to run people out of that place. They're trying to keep people away by putting gigantic fat fucks on the walls in there. Huge fat fucks on the walls, man.
Like 80% of America is fucking obese, right? We are not Europe. So
Right.
that's what reality is.
Right. So why do I want to go and be reminded of the fucked up fat pieces of shit that live in this country? How about you show me some shit that's going to be attractive to me? Something that's going to be like, okay, that's fucking cool. Let's see that. Who wants to see the same shit they turn
Because
on
it's
TV?
not 1999 anymore.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine.
They're trying to market to women that will buy their product.
Big fat pieces of shit. So, yeah, I guess fine. It's fine if you want that. I mean, again,
You belong in Lover's Lane, right?
no,
you dirty,
because they had a
perverted
bunch.
old
No,
man.
because there was a bunch of fat asses on the walls in there too. Because they have to listen. If you are fine with people being heifers, then that's cool with you, and that's your opinion. You want to be around a bunch of heifers. This is why I didn't never watch the Roseanne show or that stupid show with what's her fucking name, that fucking McCarthy chick.
Oh,
Whatever the fucking show
Yeah.
was,
Melissa.
Mike and Molly or whatever
Mike
the fuck
and
that
Molly,
show
yeah.
was. I don't watch shows with fatsos in it. Okay.
that was a funny show though.
Name the last time I watched a show with fatsos. And here's the thing. We watched that damn Forged in Fire show, okay? What's the first thing she says? Yeah, 2 days ago.
These dudes are all fatsos.
Exactly, okay? Okay? So don't give me this like, oh, life is full of fucking... Yeah, exactly. You think the same shit that I do. Don't give me this fucking bullshit. Look at all these fatsos. Nobody
Not
wants
all
to
of
watch
them.
a bunch of fatsos, dude.
I still watch it. I still
I know
enjoy
you
it,
do.
but I'm like,
I know
why?
you do.
I wasn't saying like, oh, these dudes are fatsos. I don't want to watch it. I'm just saying, if you look at 90% of the population, They are all people who are overweight. They're fat, okay?
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
I'm not saying I'm not going to watch the show because someone's fat.
No, I'm just saying that we don't need to plaster big. The other thing too is they make them so that they're so like gender neutral.
You're stuck in 1988, dude.
Dude, I don't care.
That was a good year.
I don't give a fuck. Okay, bring in some fucking faggots and fat asses to convince me otherwise. Okay,
I will. I'm on a hunt.
Go ahead, bring them on in. Convince me.
Remember Ma?
Come here. Yeah, they can come in. Everybody is welcome here. Even super fat, ugly faggots are welcome in here. I don't give a fuck. Even chink ones. Come on. Chink, faggot, midget.
I was trying to think if I knew any fat chink.
Fat, chink,
guys.
midget, fuck faggots, right?
Yeah, I don't know any midgets. I wish I did. Because he'd be one of my best buds. I'd drag him all on.
You want to see Kid get his ass beat? Bring a chink faggot midget in here and watch him talk shit, and that midget will take his.
Hey, man.
He'll take his kneecaps out.
By all means, I got no problem. This is the world we live in, though, where everyone has to accept everyone, okay? Well, then guess what? You motherfuckers got to accept my opinions as well. They're established in that fact. I can be as fucked up as I want because they can be as fucked up as they want. It's just, sorry for your luck.
Yeah.
I want to be called this. Okay, I want you to be called suck my fucking dick, asshole. Come on, buddy. Call me that, fuckface. Give me Jesus Christ. What the fuck? This is the mentality. But our opinion is the right one. You got to do what we want. No, I'm sorry. This is not how it works. Okay, if you get what you want, I get to get what I want. Okay,
right.
So it's just the equality thing is very, very. It's a two-way street. Okay, that has to happen. Otherwise, it's not equal. It just doesn't make fucking sense. Do you see what I'm saying? So are you really on the hunt for some one of these crazy chink faggot?
I don't need to hunt. I have people in my brain who, I was like, if COVID wasn't going on right now, there's like 3 people who I would love to bring in here, and I just want Kid to just be his normal self and watch him not. And then watch him get his kneecap beat out.
Yay! Bring the fat faggots in! Come on. Who are they? Come on. I need to know who this is. We had nicknames for him already?
No.
I like how she's doing. I was talking to her about doing guest relations. Bring them fuckers in here, man.
We can't because COVID.
Come on,
Really?
we can
Really?
do
Like,
that.
really?
I think we can. The more we offend fuckers, the easier it is
Oh, you're
to
gonna
get
let
away with
other
shit.
people come in here now?
No, it depends.
See?
If they got fat, if they're fat, we can't fit them through the door. First of all, there's no way they could come in here.
You know, in all honesty, it would be a bad idea to get a thermometer, take their temperature, like one of those scanner ones. They're not that expensive, like $30.
The ones that go up the butt, like you said earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
I already have one of those.
Right. Yeah, you have one of the butt ones.
It's the shape of a finger.
It's a finger.
Yeah.
Finger shape.
It's like this.
It's like the middle one.
It's like this.
It's the middle finger one. It's my favorite one.
Do you lick it first before you put it in?
Oh, dude, you should see this vibrator we got the other day.
Nice.
She got this thing. It's like this little. It was what, $30? $30 little thing.
Yeah.
It's called the Screaming Meanie.
Little
right?
tongue thing. It's a little tonguey thing.
Tongue jacked shit box.
And she sticks it underneath my balls while I was fucking doing shit. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fucking good. I liked it. Little taint tickle. It has in the way that it goes up in the. Can you imagine being the people that have to program this thing? Where do you work? I work in
the Fun Factory. That's what it's
I
called.
work in the dildo. What's your specialty? I work on the adjustments of speeds, and I work on the adjustments of like the pattern that it goes. Sometimes I'll go.
And there's different names for the different patterns, which, like there's 12 and the one Fun Factory thing that I have. There's
That
12.
one's called the disciples.
Yeah.
You go to the disciples.
There's 10, the 10 Commandments.
10 Commandments, the disciples.
Wow.
But I love the
7
names of
deadly
them. Like
sins.
the one I only remember though is the rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake dick.
Did it have the twin flickering tongues?
No, it's just the pattern that the vibrating that it gives off. It's like a, and then it speeds up, and then it kind of slows down, and then gets like a heavier like.
Have you guys gone and picked up any sexy shit, Kleen? I know we've asked you this in the past.
No, we only went once, and we picked her up a new vibrator because she wore that shit out. She had it for a while though.
How long until she wears it out? Because I know you were looking at a new bullet because you said you wore your shit out, right?
Me? No.
Didn't you?
No, well, they're just so I got new ones and it was from Lover's Lane, but they're old because there's the wire attached to the bullets, so they're like they're annoying.
They're sensitive,
and they're all on one setting where I like the different settings for each bullet, so it's
That's what I asked Cooch. I'm like, why do you even bother getting a vibrator? Because why don't you just get a bullet? Because all she uses it for is clitoral stimulation. She doesn't like the feeling inside from the vibrator, so she just stimulates her clit with it. So
that's what that little handheld tongue thingy is for. Get her that for Christmas. Just go get her a little lipstick thing. I mean, they got all kinds of different little things.
He knows he's the master. I'm surprised it's not like a regular stop for you fucking perv.
It's been we went there probably like first 2 months we were dating.
I have a couple things here I want to talk to you about. Roommates. Clean. When you had roommates, you never had roommates that were guys, did you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. Back in the day.
Humphrey and Watrick Jacobs.
When their girlfriends came over, did they walk around just next to nothing on? You ever catch them naked and shit? I'm reading a story about this guy.
Thank God.
This guy had a roommate that was a female, and then he had a girlfriend. The girlfriend was calling him out. The reason I bring this up is the other day we were talking about I had a kid who passed away, but at this time he would have been 14 years old, okay? 14.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if I was thinking to myself, can you imagine a 14-year-old boy with her walking around with no fucking clothes on?
No.
No, exactly. And this happens a lot. This happens, I would say, what would you say? What would you say? Phony McPhonester over there?
Daily.
Oh, you almost made it. Oh, God, I couldn't believe it.
Happens daily. I would prefer it to be daily, but you have a kid that's here, so that kind of gets in the way.
I'm just going to stare at her as she plays with her fucking phone, flicking her shit. Look at her flicking her shit. Flicking and flicking and flicking. Look at her go to town.
You act like I'm
She's
not
got her
like
pants
that.
off. She's got her fucking pants off. She's got her
I already
hand
had
down
my
her
top
pants.
off.
She's got her hands down her pants. She's fucking, look at the wetness in that thing. Jesus Christ.
Don't you wish you had some of this?
I guess living in 1989 still means I don't have to touch my phone every 5 fucking minutes. I don't know. I like because she says I'm living in 89. She wasn't even fucking alive to tell what 89 was like.
Well, she actually said 88. That was year.
Was it? Oh, 88.
That was year I graduated. I celebrated that year.
I think I was 13 at that time.
Yeah. See.
So
that's about right.
That wasn't as good. You were probably through puberty at that point. I didn't go through that till later on.
I hope I was through puberty. I was 18.
You were 18. Oh yeah, you're way older than me. Yeah, I didn't go through that shit until later on in life.
Really?
Yeah,
you should have. You got the.
I should have. Like you could tell me what my genetics is and shit when I should have gone through puberty.
You should have. You were semi molested by the
semi.
Well, you were full blown.
Fucking cock was in her fucking mouth, dude. What is semi about that?
Well, see, that should have shot you right into puberty right there. Along.
I may have stunted my growth, man. That's like when you drink too much coffee and you keep on being little. Fucking getting blown when you're like 9 or 10 years old. That may stun your growth a little. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. When did you go through the pubes? When did you start to get hair and shit down there?
13.
13. Oh, God. 13. Man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And it gets worse.
I don't. Yeah, you got me thinking. It's like
I know what you're thinking. It's only getting worse.
Yeah.
It's only just begun for you.
Trust me, mine started early.
Here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about it to me. It's very, when you're, it's not as much. It hasn't happened as much lately because there's no like social gathering. There's no gatherings of people or anything like this. We've had the kid had like a concert or some shit, and you see all the kids, together, and it immediately pops into my head on all of these. Every time you see these kids on the stage, it's like, one of these chicks up here is a dirty whore down the road. One of them's gonna die. One of them's gonna be how many fags are up there? Bunch of it's just the whole
percentage
gamut of you get that many people together, and you're just like, yep. Man, let's see how many fucked up individuals are in here. So you just hope the one you have isn't the one that's fucked up, right?
She's your child. So.
Oh, he's got no hope. Miss Clean, final words.
As usual, clean if it's dirty.
Endo, final words. What do you got?
Nothing.
When are the fags coming in?
When COVID's over.
When do they come kick my ass? Come on.
They're not going to kick your ass.
You said,
come on. They're going to love you. They're going to want to play with your hair and rub your dick.
Come on.
I can bring in some guys that'll want to
bring them in, dude. Do it.
He'll love it.
Bring them fuckers in. I'll pour beer over my dick and let them fucking drink it off of it.
Oh, they would.
Like Samantha.
There you go.
They would.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, kid, this is Goin Deep Show. We appreciate you guys tuning in. This is our second to last episode of the year. Can you believe that shit?
Holy shit.
Fucking A right, everybody. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, we encourage you to go to the store. I'm gonna create a new shirt. It's gonna be called pussiescomeandbeatmeup.com. Okay, it's
Comes
gonna be
a lot-
on the shirt.
Comes a lot of
It's gonna be on the
puss.
shirt. You gotta wear that shirt when you walk in here, just to give me a little forewarning. So, we'll see everybody soon. Make sure you chill to the next one.